So have you ever had this experience before? You go out with somebody. You feel like you had a wonderful time. And like, man, I'm giddy. What a great experience we had. And then you try to get hold of them and you're being ghosted. Oh, man, I'm getting blown off. What did I do? Well, in Second Date Update, we try to get one of two things. Either, obviously, a second date for you or some closure. Today in Second Date Update, we have Kendall. Kendall, can you kind of tell us about how you met this guy, who he is, and what happened?
Yeah, sure. So I went on a date with this guy, Ben, after getting introduced to him by one of my coworkers. And I felt like we had a really good conversation over dinner, and like we had drinks. He was really funny. It was a lot of fun. But I'm texting him now, and he has his read receipts on, and I can see that he's read my last several messages over the past couple days and hasn't responded to any of them, but they all say read.
And you can't think of any reason why he would be ignoring you? The date was fine by you?
Yeah, the date was great. So I have no idea like why he wouldn't be answering me.
It is truly, like, if there is something that I think everybody finds offensive that people do in texting, it is if you can see that somebody's read your message and they have not responded to you, it actually makes you angry.
Yeah, it's like a slap in the face. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I mean, you don't really have a lot of assumptions, it sounds like, so we will go ahead and get him in here. Now, are you open to the fact that he's going to be disgusted with something you did on the date or unhappy with you in some way? Are you okay with closure? Are you really kind of hoping it's another date? Do you have a preference with how this goes at this point?
I mean, I'm hoping for another date. I don't think anything went wrong or I did anything weird, so I'm hoping I don't hear anything like that, but we'll see.
Got it. We will coordinate here, get Ben on, and see what his deal is after the weekend. Save it to your Second Date Update in the Playhouse. It's 194. 7:28 in the morning. Big Purse at 750, 850, 1250, 250 today. 194 in the middle of Second Date Update. And at this point, we've chatted with Kendall, who talked about going out with Ben, and they got introduced by one of her coworkers, and she really enjoyed her time, thought it went just fine. And now she's texting him, and he's got his read receipts on. Well, she can see he's read these things, but she's not getting any messages back. And there is nothing more aggravating when it comes to texting.
I hate when you can see people read your messages. I don't understand why people even have them on. You have those on.
Well, and sometimes, like, then if you're like, you call them on that, oh, I didn't see this. I know you did.
Yeah, it shows us.
I literally can see you did. So try to figure out what's going on there and maybe broker an additional date. We've coordinated with Ben, who I'm not good at putting in the right line, but I think it's this one. Ben, do you hear us okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, so I don't know how much Amy explained to you here before she threw you on hold, but we appreciate you taking a couple of minutes. So we do a segment on the show called Second Date Update, and the whole idea is, in this instance, you went out with somebody, and they're kind of wondering, like, why have I not heard from him? He seems to be ghosting me, and if anything, she's messaging you, and it's clear as day you're reading the messages, you're just not doing anything about it. We want to talk to you about Kendall. Do you remember Kendall?
Oh, yeah, I remember Kendall.
Okay, do you mind being honest, knowing that she's going to hear everything you say? Just kind of let her know, like, what was going on there? Like, is there a reason that you are ignoring her? Are you ignoring her? Like, what's going on there, man?
I don't mind. I'll tell the truth, but it's not. I don't think it's what you guys are going to be expecting. I had a great time with Kendall on our date, and she has been texting me, but the reason I haven't responded is she is totally out of my league. Okay. I'm just this big goofy guy, and Kendall is just, let's just say she turned some heads on our date, and you put us together, it doesn't look like we should be together. And so the reason I'm not responding to her texts is like, I don't think I could. I don't handle her, but it's like I really can't see what she would want to go out with me for. So
you're ignoring her because you think she's too good looking to date? She's out of your league?
Yeah. I'm like I said, I'm just this big, goofy guy. I got a Star Trek T-shirt on right now, and Kendall. Not only is she beautiful, she's smart and she's funny, and I'm afraid, if we went out again, there'd be a lot of confrontations. I'd have to deal with a lot of guys hitting on her, and even worse, I might not live up to her expectations.
So Kendall can hear this. Kendall, I got to tell you, I don't know if you've heard Second Date Update before. This is by far the most positive Second Date Update we've ever done. Like, you're being ghosted for, like, really good reasons.
Yeah, I mean, I'm flattered. I do think he's being, like, a little silly.
You do know that you're much more attractive than I am. You do realize.
Well, don't worry, I carry pepper spray if we run into any problems.
Okay, so the idea of Second Date Update is, usually it's just closure for people, but if we can broker another date between them, we like to send them out on that date. Like, I mean, I get the impression that Kendall, obviously, you reached out because you wanted to go out with him, so you would be interested in another date, Kendall.
Yeah, I thought he was super funny. He was really cute, and I would love to go out again.
Do you want to try to give him a sales pitch on why he should feel comfortable going out with a supermodel such as yourself? Like, why should he feel comfortable going out with you again?
I feel like we should go out again. I don't think looks play a huge factor into dating. I thought you were really cute. I don't know why you don't think so. I think we had a great time. We got along, and there's nothing to worry about. And I don't know. I thought it went well.
Well, if that's the way you feel, then yeah, let's go out again. I definitely want to go out again.
I'm so happy, but at the same time, I'm kind of sad. Ben, you got to give yourself some props. She was interested in you, reaching out to you. You didn't need to ignore her.
Self-esteem has been an issue of mine. I understand that. So, and then
that shouldn't be.
Put it up against how Kendall's really the complete package. It just didn't help. But hearing that from her, it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, let's go out. Let's do this.
Okay. Well, you guys hang on the line. We're going to get that figured out for you. Got a couple of restaurants for you to choose from, but we're really happy this is going to be another date. I'm excited for you. And Ben, I'm so happy you don't have to date the uglies anymore.
But Kendall does.
Oh, let's go!
We got to work on that self-esteem.
Okay.